Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And here's Evan Nielsen. Evan Nielsen! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Fabian Ruiz. Now who's going to be first to this? Good pressure, determined, intense. Llorente picks it up out wide. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Marquinhos. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. And here's Ferran Torres. Nice defending, it's got the job done. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Decent hit from there. Alexandro. Ederson. And it's Marquinhos. Ibanez. Lucas Paqueta. Cucurella. Now it's Gavi. Showing great feet there. Neither side yet able to find the net. That has been slung wide. It's Neymar! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! A finish of true class! And Brazil take the lead.
Gol de Brasil, convertido en el minuto 19. Número 10.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Bruno Guimaraes. That is ended up in no man's land. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Ferran Torres. Lucas Paqueta. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Evan Nielsen receives it in a good position here. He shifted it to the flank. Cucurella. Ederson carries the ball down the right. Evan Nielsen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Fabian Ruiz cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Evan Nielsen. And a chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Laporte. Now Fabian Ruiz. Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha. He's got away. And it's played in. Oh, well played. Pedri. Swung over. Ferran Torres. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Llorente. Ferran Torres finding himself in space. Lucas Paqueta. Now he's got space here. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's had it taken off him. Just eases him off the ball. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. And he's managed to get free. Lucas Paqueta! Oh, good finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Quality ball. Now it's Rafinha. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Brazil looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. The second period is on the way. Ederson makes a dash for it. Cucurella. He's found a way, hits a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Brazil find a position of real strength now. Pedri looking to pass their way up the pitch, and it's made its way to him. Ederson.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kubasi. For Ferran Torres. Llorente, he's found a way through, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now that's well seen too. And here's Gavi. Lucas Paqueta. Ederson. Marquinhos. And it's Alexandro. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Goes down, but nothing given. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Brazil are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Now it's Oyarzabal. He's a sharp little ball here. He's in plenty of space here. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. It's a throw-in. Spain choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That looks a cracking ball. Real chance! Oh, super goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are right back within touch!
Oyarzabal really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Spain may be down, but not out just yet. Good ball, good take. Looking for options for movement. Ibanez. And it's Paquetá. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Spread it left. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Rafinha. He has found a way through. Brilliantly cut out. Rodri. It's Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. He's looking wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Nico Williams. It's a good run down the right. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Played out to the left flank. Kubasi. Rodri. This looks promising. Now that's an excellent interception.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Opts for safety. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, super ball! Shoots! And that could come back to haunt them.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Alexandro. Now that looks a decent ball. He's onside! Rafinha.
Oh, great.
Oh, he's having a go! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Turns back here, probably the best option. That's going wide left. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, that's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Now, can they get him away?
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Terrific effort! And there's a goal! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Spain give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Rodri. Llorente. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He's shifting through the gears here. Petri with the oh, good climb! And that's in! They have stolen level at the last! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
He is decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Now it's Oyarzabal. And here's Oyarzabal. So that means another 30 minutes football. So Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes, another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Brazil pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Yamal. Now it's Marino. Bruno Guimaraes. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Rafinha. Merino. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Paquetá. Merino. And Yamal. Foot in. Now it's Neymar. Alexandro. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Nice bit of trickery. Looking to play him in. Llorente has it out wide and in space. He's in a great position here. Good challenge. Excellent. Can he finish? Oh, wow! That's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Lucas Paquetá, Ibanez, and Rafinha. In with the challenge. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And it is half-time in extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Great ball if he can get there. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Rafinha. It's a good foot in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And the finish! Well taken goal. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Brazil dragged themselves back again. Yamal. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pass somewhat off target.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get onto this? He's picked his way through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? So there you have it, penalties. Brazil tie it up just about.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Nothing more the coaches can do. They, along with the rest of us, mere spectators, as we hit football's ultimate drama. Rafinha is first to take the long walk. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge. It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
Brazil are looking to him to tie things up.
I don't think there was ever any doubt, really, Peter. Certainly not in his mind.
Pedro Porro is the second man to step up for his team. No, he cannot do it!
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
We're on to number 3 here. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Grimaldo is the third man to step forward. Oh, you're not going to save that.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
This for parity.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Yamal, fourth in their queue. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. And the drama continues. Bruno Guimaraes with the last of the first 5 penalties. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that. We're talking about a pressure penalty.
Sticks it away. And that takes us to sudden death. Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal. And that is a scarcely believable miss.
Everyone here are holding their breath.
Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
So is this to be lucky 7? We shall see. Oh, drags it wide. Agonising, just agonising.
The idea was good, he just needed a more precise execution.
Wiverton facing match point. And they have done it in sudden death.
Well, that's just wonderful, Peter. The pressure was on, but that's just superb mentality. The mindset did stay strong.
So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, but when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
Brazil really must be wondering how different this all could have been had they taken their chances, Peter. But it really was fine margins all round, I suppose. You know, having been on both ends of such results in my career, I can't help but feel for these boys.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.